Hi, I'm Joan and I run the Buggy Fit classes in Cheltenham, and I'm doing this video because normally I would do a diastasis check, that's a tummy muscle gap check, on everybody that attends the class when they first come. Unfortunately at the moment, due to coronavirus, I'm not able to do this myself, so I've recorded this video so you have an idea of what you'll be looking for, and when you come along to the class you can always do a self-check with me present, but it's a good idea to know whether you have any problems with the diastasis before you turn up. So what we're going to do is to check the gap where your tummy muscles attach, or where down the midline where your tummy muscles attach. Now during pregnancy, everybody's tummy muscles have to stretch to allow the baby to grow, and it's whether those tummy muscles have come back together or not afterwards, and whether they've left you with a gap. So everybody will have one at some point, but it depends how quickly that gap resolves itself, and also not just about the gap, how firm it actually feels, because some people will always have a gap, but what we need to make sure is that that gap up to 2 fingers is nice and firm. So I'm going to talk you through how I would check a diastasis on somebody that came, and you could do this yourself before you come to the class. We can talk about it when you come just to check you've done it correctly and any problems you think that you have. Okay, so you need to be lying down, and when you go to lie down, the safest way to do that is to go onto your side and then roll over onto your back. Your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor, and what you're going to do with 2 fingers in line with your body, you're going to feel above and below the tummy button, okay? And when you're above, you can feel up towards your rib cage as well. Now what you're first of all feeling for is just to see how firm or how soft that feels. And if you've only recently just had a baby, I would expect it to feel quite soft, so don't be alarmed by that at all, it's quite normal. What we're going to then do is ask you to take a breath in, and then as you breathe out, you're going to lift your head and shoulders up off the floor and see if you can feel your tummy muscles beginning to grip either side of your fingers, or if that gap closes, or if you can again see how firm that little gap between those muscles feels. Okay, you're going to do that in the position above your tummy button and also below, because it may be slightly different in those 2 places, and quite often just above your tummy button is always a little bit softer and a little bit wider as well. Now if you've got very minimal gap and you're feeling that things are quite firm, then that's great, but what you may feel is that your fingers still sink down in between your tummy muscles where they kind of join in the middle, and that's something that we do need to be aware of, and to think about how you're then going to carry on doing exercise, and we can discuss that with you when you come to the class. So just to go over that again, you're going to feel above and below your tummy button. You're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to see what happens to that gap above and below your tummy button, and whether or not you can feel the muscles beginning to grip either side of your fingers. And if you can't feel the muscles working, don't worry. If you're a very new mum and things haven't kind of got working again afterwards, that's fine. And again, even if you're not a very new mum, you may still be quite soft in those areas. It doesn't matter, we'll be able to talk it through when you come, but I just want you to have a go at seeing how it feels and what you're experiencing first, as I won't be able to do that for you when you come to the class. Okay, any questions? You can always email me on joan@mumsfit.co.uk, or as I said, I will catch up with you when you're at the class and we can take it from there. Okay, bye for now.